We now invite you to join us for part 36 of the conference titled The First Middle East Vegetarian or MEVEG Congress, held in the city of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates on December 7th, 2010, with Zofishan Hasib, vegetarian, the host of this Congress, who will now summarize some key points from the past 2 days.
We have a Facebook site on the MEVEG. We request you all to join. And if you're shy to talk today, you can always give us the good and bad feedback out there. Upload pictures that you have clicked during the Congress. Much welcome that. We also have a Twitter site, some of you who are tweets. At MEVEG would be wonderful to keep in touch and be in touch with whatever that's going to happen in the coming 2011, which we warmly welcome. Yeah? Thanks.
Okay. If nobody wants to give a good or a bad feedback, can we have a recap? Okay, somebody here. Excellent.
I was just here today.
Okay.
I really thank that lady who talked about the research thing.
Right.
Because in modern day, with our problems, with our social life, what we do is we take others' words for granted. What the doctors say is the ultimate truth. What the chefs say, they provide with the ultimate food, and that's the best way to eat it. But through research, through knowing people with different cultures, we come to know what is right, what is wrong.
Excellent.
And lately, I'm really into this food culture and really finding a lot of hidden secrets, I would say, that what foods are good, the power foods and the vegetarian foods. So I really thank that lady because she's putting us a lot of courage inside us to move forward and research more. And like not to blame our health on other people. Like it is our health and we should take the responsibility. And I think it's a most profound guidance given by her, and I think the best way if we apply it in our life.
Very good. Excellent. The point is that our DNAs are totally different. Then why do we think that there's one panacea for all our illnesses? So the purpose is that we need to think about it and choose whatever we think according to our own body. Our bodies are talking to us all the time. We just need to listen. There was a very good book called Conversation with God, and I read that. In that, he says to God, I talk to you all the time, but you never answer back. And God says, how come? I'm talking to you through so many sources, through billboards, through a page in the book, through a song, through so many. You're not just listening. So we are not also listening to our bodies.
Before we get into the Cancun, Mexico area, let's give a big round of applause to Zofishan Hasib for leading us through the last 2 days, please. I thought I'd do it in the end, but you know, sometimes at the end, people just walk away. Zofi and I kind of go back about just 6 months ago, and we've been meeting at all odd places. And this bundle of knowledge and courage, that's what I call her, has been doing a great job with each one of our speakers. Each one of them has come on, I don't know why they came. We just called and they came so willingly. Thank you, all of them. Zofi, thank you so much.
So it's been a pleasure being with you guys, really. It's such an honor, and I've learned so much, even though I was running in between speakers, but mostly from the wonderful delegates, because we had some very good conversations at the lunchroom, or the questions that you've been asking. You've been very patient and giving us food for thought also. Perhaps all these feedbacks and the questions that you've asked has given us the inspiration to perhaps hold another Congress next year. Do you think we should do that? Yes or no? Super. So we'll again invite a lot of different speakers, and if you have any feedback on what you really need to learn, you can just send us an email or a message, either ways, and we'll then organize something accordingly. By the way, did you know that since morning we've been going live on SMTV? All day today, it's been absolutely live, being showed. How many people they were saying? 18 million or 10 million was it? So since morning, you should have told your family and friends, but I'm sure they can see it online as well. But now we'll be going to Mexico, so it'll be interesting, I'm sure. I just thought, I know, I have 3 kids, by the way. I'll just like to share. Hamza is 21, Amal is 20, and Mirul is 16. My kids, they keep feeding me. They're my motivation in life. And they keep feeding me all kinds of jokes. We just hang out together. Ever since I took off my parenting hat, I was a parent. You have to sleep at 7 and homework, quite tough. Until my kids turned 14. And then I realized I was missing out on so much. Why did I have to be a mom all the time? So I eased up a bit. It was my own personal choice. We all make personal choices, whether in food or anything. So since then, me and my kids, we hang out together, whether we go out for lunch, dinner. They're my directors in life. And at the moment, I feel quite under the limelight, and I'll try my best. I was thinking that I would share one of the sayings. It says, the greatest battles that I have won were not in the battlefield, but were in my own mind. Every day there's a battle going on. From the moment we get up, oh, why did my alarm clock sound at this time? Oh, I feel so sleepy. What are we doing? Giving ourselves negative signals. All the speakers in these 2 days have been talking to us that how we should not give negative signals to us, but this person sitting inside my head, can you sense the person inside your head? And you can even identify through NLP exercises, sometimes you can identify where that voice is coming from. Here, on this side, where? And if you meditate or just ponder on the moment, that feedback which is coming in your head is 90% negative feedback. We are never giving ourselves a break, actually. We need to give ourselves a break. We've lasted this long. A lot of our friends have, gone to the other world. We are at least here. We are alive. Why do we keep giving ourselves always negative signals? The thing is, if I were to ask you, all of you wonderful people out here, to try to think of the happiest time in your life. If I say, please think of a happiest time in your life, you would say, was it when I graduated? Oh, maybe it was the day my son was born. No, it was that time. Your mind will keep thinking. And if I ask you, think of the worst time in your life, pinpoint at that moment, your brain will tell you exactly what you needed to hear. And that is a clear indication that we are all the time into the negative mode. So any suggestions? How can we keep ourselves positive? How can we become more positive? Yes, please. Maybe how the Romans used to do, Caesar would be giving a speech, so after the first 100, then somebody else would repeat that and repeat that. Okay, we're going live, guys. Wish me luck. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, we would like to warmly welcome you all to this very special occasion. It is indeed an honor and a privilege for us to welcome to the conference via video link the internationally acclaimed author, spiritual visionary, artist, Supreme Master Ching Hai. As many of you know, Supreme Master Ching Hai is a lifelong vegetarian and vegan who is a powerful proponent of organic vegan living for millions upon millions of people around the world. Her activities range from various projects such as being inspiration for the Loving Hut vegan restaurant. The restaurant that served us that wonderful lunch today? She is the inspiration behind that as well. Loving Hut has 150 locations worldwide. And other than that, Supreme Master Ching Hai has promoted a lot of scientific basis for stopping and reversing climatical changes and preventing physical calamities through correct living, correct diet, and correct treatment of the earth and all the earth's inhabitants. This is a very interesting thing, how she is linking to when we bring about a change in our diet, how it has an impact, a ripple impact on the rest of the world. Added to this are her many publications which show her deep love and understanding of animals and their importance in maintaining the loving balance to life. We would like to convey through a video a glimpse of her unconditional compassion and love that Supreme Master shares with all those who come in contact with her. So let's watch the video.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, artist, and humanitarian whose loving assistance extends across cultures. Born in central Olac or Vietnam, Supreme Master Ching Hai studied in Europe and worked there for the Red Cross. She soon realized that suffering exists in all corners of the globe, and her yearning to find a remedy became the foremost goal in her life. She then embarked on a journey in search of spiritual enlightenment. Eventually, in the Himalayas and India, she received from a true master the divine transmission of the inner light and sound, which she later called the Kuan Yin method. After a period of diligent practice, she attained the Great Enlightenment.
Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own divine greatness. Before long, invitations arrived from the Americas, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's compassionate heart has also been reflected in her meticulous care for the less fortunate in different circumstances. The funding generated from her artistic creations has enabled the support of her mission of comforting God's children in times of need.
More recently, Supreme Master Ching Hai has authored books that have become #1 international bestsellers, namely The Birds in My Life, The Dogs in My Life, and The Noble Wilds. These volumes, now translated in several languages, reveal many insights into the deep emotions and thoughts of our treasured animal co-inhabitants, highlighting their gracious spirit and unconditional love.
Wishing to acknowledge others for their actions and influence toward developments of goodness in the world, Supreme Master Ching Hai founded the Shining World Leadership Award in March 2006. Since then, she has also established other awards, such as Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Award, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Inventor Award. This honor is presented to individuals, nations, and organizations, such as the second President of the Republic of Slovenia, Dr. Janez Drnovšek, renowned British primatologist Dr. Jane Goodall, and U.S.-based nonprofit Save the Children, whose exemplary works have significantly contributed to the harmony, beauty, and sustainability of our Earth.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has given much to our world, both spiritually and materially. Although she does not seek acknowledgement, in recognition of her selfless contribution, government representatives and private organizations worldwide have presented Supreme Master Ching Hai with prestigious awards on numerous occasions. Among these were the Goosey Peace Prize 2006, First Place Silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006, Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation 2002, the World Spiritual Leadership Award 1994, and the World Citizen Humanitarian Award 1994. In addition, February 22nd and October 25th have been proclaimed by government officials in the United States as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day. Her dedicated aid to the world continues till this day, with millions of grateful hearts among leaders and their co-citizens alike.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is among notable pioneers in our society today who wisely and courageously express concern about climate change. In fact, for more than 20 years, she has strongly advocated preserving the environment. She initiated the Alternative Living and SOS Global Warming campaigns to promote a benevolent lifestyle without animal products. MEVEG, Go Green, Save the Planet is now a well-known motto that originated from Supreme Master Ching Hai. In our era, Supreme Master Ching Hai is truly a selflessly dedicated individual, tirelessly helping world citizens create a bright future for our beloved planet.
Excellent. That was wonderful. Quite inspiring, I must say.
If you're like me and you love animals, the best thing you can do for them is to leave them off your plate. Harish Iyer, vegan.
Open-minded viewers, thank you for your presence today for the first Middle East Vegetarian or MEVEG Congress on Words of Wisdom.